the young and the restless spoilers shock. In the dark, stormy corridors of Daniel's mind, his phone buzzed with an unfamiliar number. His instincts told him not to pick up, but he couldn't shake off the gnawing feeling in his gut. This call felt different, like a disturbance in the atmosphere, a ripple of something dangerous heading his way. He hesitated for a moment, staring at the screen as the caller ID blinked. Finally, he let it go to voicemail. Minutes later, he glanced at the notification, his heart pounding faster than it should. The voicemail icon stared back at him, daring him to listen. He opened the message, holding his breath as Sheila Carter's voice filled the room. The sheer intensity of her words sent chills down his spine. "Heather is alive," she said, her voice laced with fury and disdain. "She's here with me, but she's not the same. She doesn't remember anything. She doesn't know who she is, and worse, she doesn't remember who hurt her." Daniel's mind raced. Heather alive? After all this time? And with Sheila? The very woman whose name sparked terror in everyone who knew her. It seemed impossible, but nothing was impossible when it came to Sheila. He tried to wrap his mind around the fact that Heather, the woman he had once loved so deeply, could still be out there, lost, vulnerable, and now in the care of someone as ruthless as Sheila. But Sheila wasn't done. Her message took a sinister turn as her tone darkened. "My daughter was hurt in ways you can't even imagine, and I will not stand for it. I want justice for Heather, but not in the way you might think. No, I don't want to be the one who kills Sharon Newman. That would be too easy, too simple. Sharon deserves more than that. I want her in jail, rotting for the rest of her life. I want her to feel the bars close around her as she pays for her crimes. And, Daniel, you are going to help me." Daniel's blood ran cold as Sheila continued her chilling demands. "You will bring Sharon to Los Angeles. If you fail, if you even think about refusing me, I promise, Daniel, I will make sure you regret it. I will not forgive you, and neither will Heather." The weight of her words hung in the air, suffocating Daniel with the gravity of the situation. Sheila was manipulating him, using his past with Heather as a weapon. The woman he once loved, the woman he thought was gone forever, was now a pawn in Sheila's twisted game. But what choice did he have? Could he defy Sheila, knowing what she was capable of? A million thoughts surged through his mind. Why hadn't Sheila already sought revenge herself? She was more than capable of handling her enemies personally. Yet, her decision to let the legal system deal with Sharon baffled him. Perhaps she wanted Sharon to suffer longer, to live with the consequences of her actions in a cell where every day felt like an eternity. Or perhaps Sheila simply enjoyed the slow, torturous wait for Sharon's fate to be sealed. The unanswered questions gnawed at Daniel. Was Heather truly safe with Sheila? Or was she just another victim in her mother's relentless quest for vengeance? The Heather he remembered was strong, capable of fighting her own battles. But this new version, the one who had lost her memories and identity, was fragile, vulnerable, and in the worst possible hands. Could he trust Sheila's claim that she was taking care of Heather, or was this another one of her cruel manipulations? As Daniel stood there, wrestling with his options, he realized that whatever path he chose, there was no easy way out. He could follow Sheila's orders, deliver Sharon to her, and betray everything he knew was right. Or he could defy Sheila, risk everything, and hope he could save Heather before it was too late. Yet, even deeper doubts crept into his mind. Was Heather truly with Sheila? Could she really be alive after all this time, held captive in Sheila's world of lies and deception? Or was this all part of a larger, more sinister plot designed to tear Daniel apart from the inside out? Daniel knew he had to act quickly, but he also knew that confronting Sheila head-on could be a death sentence. She was a master of manipulation, and every move she made was calculated. The stakes were higher than ever, and he had no idea who to trust. If Heather was truly in danger, he couldn't waste another second. He needed to uncover the truth and find a way to protect both Heather and Sharon, two women caught in Sheila's web of revenge and destruction. In Genoa City, Sharon went about her life, unaware of the storm brewing on the horizon. She thought her troubles were behind her, that her past with Cameron Kirsten was the last major challenge she'd face. But Sheila's vendetta loomed large, casting a shadow over Sharon's seemingly peaceful existence. The idea of Sheila Carter coming for her, plotting her downfall in a calculated, almost methodical manner, would send anyone into a spiral of fear and uncertainty.